Wake up. Ebro in the morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
You shouldn't be saying that on the air.
Some folks like to get away.
As a politician, it's important to be honest.
Plays the piano from Long Island.
Billy Joel.
There we are.
That's not on your go-to playlist.
Gotta be honest, no.
Hey, listen, I know there are a lot of people out there who don't like Billy Joel, and they think that Billy Joel's cheesy. I know, I get it. But still, to be a New York guy and you hear some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Had no clue. Maybe he should have waited a second though. He went really quick.
Yeah, he needs to be on Whitish Wednesday.
I know, well, and also you have to understand that to New York State of Mind by Billy Joel, that's the whole basis for New York State of Mind by Nas. Label mates, by the way, at Columbia.
Yeah, crazy.
So shout out to Mamdani. I'm going to keep.
Piece.
That was a fun piece of content. He's doing some good stuff the last few days to really get down the stretch here as we are down to this final 5 days. And when I tell you guys, I know I brought this up, and I'm going to bring it up again. I've never seen the level of scramble that the right is doing to try to fight Mamdani.
Oh, bro. It's
this
desperate.
But Laura, I'm talking about on every level. Congressmen, senators, the president, the vice president, the New York Post. To see these people coming together to try to take this man out means you can think it's about that they're scared because he's anti-Semitic. No, that is called what they're making up the way to keep him out. Laura, the question is, what is the real reason? Because it's not about the stuff they're making it about. You condemn globalize the Intifada, all of the things they're trying to make it about. That's just a way to use people and get people divided and get people to be against it, which makes me think, what is it they really don't want?
I know.
And don't say it's to protect New Yorkers, because they're supporting a guy who basically sent people in an old age home to their death. And we know for a fact, let me not say fact, I don't want to get in trouble. We know based on a lot of people's statements and the way it was handled that it certainly appears that he harassed many, many women that worked for him. And they want to put this guy back in office. So let's not act as if it's about some sort of great care for the people of New York either, Laura.
I was just going to say that, Rosenberg. My favorite is how they try to just kind of brush it off and act like it's nothing when people bring up all the women that he allegedly sexually harassed or assaulted. I think it's so funny when people start scrambling and finding ways to be like, no, but they settled. Oh no, but you don't know the real story. All the excuses that people try to make up.
If you go dig into it, I remember reading the articles and the interviews with these women, the level of detail. These aren't people who wanted to have their life become about Andrew Cuomo. These were women, some of them who worked. They were far along in their career working in politics. This wasn't some lady that he met at a club who was trying to get a bag. We're talking about
and it was multiple
who worked in his administration. Why would they want? You think that their whole aspiration to get involved in politics was to then have their career blow up because they accused their boss of sexual harassment? What kind of sense does that make? So let's not act as if it's about any. And by the way, the guy lost. That's the part I can't get past. To me, there's such a basic fundamental quality there. You lost in the primary, and you turned around and ran again in the general. It goes against the spirit of what an election is even supposed to be. You lost, you loser. You and your loser brother, the Cuomos, two friggin' losers. I don't know what happened to Chris Cuomo. Chris Cuomo, I used to think was like a normal guy whose opinions I actually valued. He is on the wrong side of everything now too. Another loser in that family. I hope I hope Mamdani renames the bridge.
Oh my God, that's going to be a headline, Rosenberg.
No, and by the way, he won't. That he's not the kind of person who's going to focus on, I think, irrelevant things like personal vendettas. But you don't have to like Mamdani, okay? I am not saying that people have to love his politics, okay? He is a very left candidate. He has a lot of ideas that are going to be out there and we haven't seen before, and will they work? We don't know. We're going to see. I get it. If you tell me I'm not sure about the guy's policy, or you even were to say, Laura, I'm not sure about his experience, that is your choice. That is your prerogative. I'm not mad at you for that. I want someone different. I think we need someone to push back against a city that is every single year getting harder and harder for regular Americans to live in.
Yeah.
I think we need someone who's pushing the other way and says, no, I care about people who aren't multimillionaires and want them to be able to live here. I think it's worth taking a shot on the new guy who feels that way. But the thing that I have no room for is the people like Michael Rappaport, these ignoramuses who are obsessed with one issue that they recently became obsessed with, and it's like turned their brain into rot. And they've fallen for this trap that because Mamdani is very much against the Israeli government, that he hates Jews. I can't accept you falling for that. I'm sorry. We've talked to the man. I've seen him speak about these issues many times. And Laura, I don't mean I've just seen him talk about, like, being asked in a debate. Like, I was watching a clip this week of him just talking about his experience of growing up with all his Jewish friends in New York. This is good, normal guy. Do you guys know he's not the only person I know who's not Jewish, loves Jewish people, and has problems with Israel? He's not the only person.
I've seen rabbis speak in support of him.
Oh, those people are all getting called sellouts. We're all called people who don't know how to, we don't understand self-preservation. We are going to get other Jews killed. Meanwhile, these people are lining up with white supremacists simply because they say they support Israel. And we're the dumb ones because we support someone who clearly loves people, which has brought him to why he even feels the way he does about the issue of Israel and Palestine, because he's a person who cares about people. So if you don't like Mamdani and you don't want to vote for him, that is your choice. But to fall for the trap that you've been set up, they've spent millions of dollars to make you believe that he's some sort of anti-Semite or believes now Laura, that wasn't enough though. They ran with the anti-Semite thing for like several months. And then they went, that's not enough. He's still too popular. Let's call him a terrorist. Let's go on to full-on crazed Islamophobia.
Yeah. Yes, Rosenberg, here we are. Hit the button.
So that's where they're going now.
Congratulations.
And you're following.
You played yourself.
Like I said, you're not required to vote for Mamdani. I think he's the best candidate. But just do me a favor. Look at the policy. And think about the person he's up against.
That's it. Just look at the policies. But anyway, all right, switching gears, Rosenberg. This is So are you familiar with Waymo, the self-driving cars?
Oh, of course I am. Yeah, those are very big in LA. Yeah,
have you taken one of those taxis?
I've only taken one driverless ride in my life.
Okay. There's this right now. I'm looking at this article on TMZ where it's like, oh my God, this poor cat got ran over by like a Waymo.
No.
And I saw another one not that long ago. Somebody else's pet got killed by another Waymo. And listen, this could happen with a human behind the wheel. But there's something about these self-driving vehicles that creeps me out, bro. And my mind just starts floating somewhere else. Like, it could be anything. And, like, how do we trust this thing that's going to, you know what I mean, who can't figure it out, like, right then and there, like, as something is crossing the street. That could be anything crossing the street.
Can I tell you, though, I've heard that generally speaking, though, they're amazing drivers.
And wait, and
way better than humans.
I've seen people talk about, especially women, feeling safer getting picked up by Waymo than a pervert behind the wheel.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're a woman, every time you get in the car and it's a guy driving, you're looking like, oh, I hope this guy's not a weirdo. Because,
Yes, that is a thing. Trust, it happens to all of us. Like, that's the first thing. You kind of have to analyze the situation.
Now, apparently the cat jumped out right in front of the car. That would happen with a regular driver.
Oh, my God.
Don't blame the robot.
I'm going to blame the robot.
You played yourself.
I'm blaming the robot.
But you can't. I mean, like, that would happen all the Yo, I hate to say it because it's incredibly sad, but pets get killed by cars every day, whether it's people or
don't
robots.
Hit me with that. Don't hit me with that, Rosenberg.
It's not good.
Congratulations.
But then we
You
just got to
played
get rid of
yourself.
cars altogether. But, like, because it's a horrible thing.
You know the amount of roadkill I see every day?
Yo.
Raccoons, squirrels.
No, every day. It's sad. Especially you drive on highways out around here.
I can't believe you guys are defending the robots. Oh, man.
I know.
No, listen. I heard.
Yo, Rosenberg said,
guys-
pets get killed every day, B. Oh, my
Have you guys
I
never
did.
watched Terminator? Damn.
No, listen, he's right. There's lots of reasons to have problems with the robots. But what I've been told by my friends in Los Angeles is the Waymo's fantastic. It doesn't go on highways yet. It doesn't go on highways. It's only going to keep you like driving around in the city. But that it's a really, really useful and a really safe ride.
Yeah, that's in Los Angeles. But now, give them New York pedestrian movement and New York drivers and New York animals and New York.
Well, they're not in New York. That's why they're not in New York.
Oh no, they're already here. They've been testing them here
where?
for a long time. You haven't seen them yet? They're riding around the city. They're not allowed to pick up passengers yet, but they are testing Waymo in the city. So the cars are around in New York, being tested, but they have to have a driver there just to maintain
to
safety.
sit inside.
But but they are testing it in the city as we speak.
They're supposed to hit cities like Nashville, Portland, Atlanta. They're supposed to go everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure there'll be many more congrats, especially when it's in cities like New York where people don't obey any of the laws. Real quick, Laura, I got to get Laura the button real quick.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Because you literally buying candy and replacing the candy your daughter gets because you're scared she's getting poisoned is psychotic behavior.
No, it's not. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's also look, I get rid of the cheap gummies and I put some organic gummies in there. I get rid of some of these disgusting lollipops that are going to make her go nuts, and I switch them to like natural flavors. That's what I do. She has her entire life, bro, to eat all this crazy processed sugar right now. I might leave a ring pop, maybe one or two, but yes, that's what I do. I swap it out.
But you don't replace. You don't replace other candy with basically the same candy because you're scared she's going to get poisoned.
That's in the back of my mind too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hit the button. Please hit the button.
I think about that too.
You played yourself.
So what happens when she gets the candy but you're not around?
I'm around.
Does she know that she has to wait? No, I mean, like, for example, like, let's say like they have a Halloween thing at school or whatever, and there's candy going around at school. She knows to wait till she gets home for mom to swap it out.
She's eating everything before she gets home.
Yeah,
what?
No. There's no candy at school, bro. There's no candy at school.
They don't allow candy at school anymore?
No, there's no candy at kids.
Hit the button again. What are we
There's
doing?
Hit the button.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna be Ebro. This is the wussification of America. What is happening here?
Just wait. Wait till Maya starts trick or treating, and then I want to revisit this conversation.
I'm not.
Just
Listen,
wait.
I understand taking away some candy and being like, you don't get to have all this candy. I'm minimizing it. Going out like a grandma and going and buying the Werther's originals and dropping them in the bag in place of her candy. Hit Laura with the button. Come on, man.
Congratulations. You played yourself.